Good morning. It's been a while. How are you? It's almost 9:30, so this is a very late morning coffee. But I'm up, I'm here, I'm having my morning coffee, and I thought, well, why don't I invite you guys to join me? And it's a big cup, per usual. So I'm gonna have my big first sip right about now. Good morning. Hello. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Southern pecan. That's the flavor that I'm having this morning. It's just like nectar of the gods. It's so good. My kids tease me that I'm too dependent on coffee, and it's like, can you be too dependent on air or joy or happiness? That's how I feel about coffee. So good. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Okay. So I just wanted to say good morning and hello and fill everybody in on what has been going on this past year. It's loud out here this morning. Yeah, I like the last 6 months have been kind of all over the place, but that's okay. I did finish my spring semester at Three Rivers Community College this past spring. I graduated cum laude, which I didn't expect, but I did. I graduated with my associates this past spring, and that was kind of awesome. And then I have successfully transferred to Eastern, and I will be beginning my classes this fall, working towards finishing up my bachelor's degree in psychology studies, basically. So how about you guys? Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. So it's been a crazy past few months, and I've been meaning to come on to do my morning coffees again more often. However, I at times like I would get up and I would feel like, oh, it is way too late in the morning to try to have coffee, and I kept thinking I've got to get up right at 6:30, and then the summer got away from me and kids and just life in general, and so my sleep schedule was way thrown off, and I was not waking up until like just insane. It just was all over the place, and so I felt like I couldn't be consistent with the morning coffees. And then I was writing in my journal yesterday that I'm just gonna start really focusing on the things that I want to accomplish, and I have a tendency to take care of everybody else but myself first, which I got pretty good at taking care of myself. Probably about last year, I was in a pretty good flow, and then I don't know, it starts out slow. You start trying to take care of other people you love, show up for the people that need help in your life that you care about. And for me, I basically ended up prioritizing everyone else's needs and but my own, and I'm working on that right now. So and I'm working on, there's this whole series about boundaries, healthy boundaries, boundary setting, and I'm working on kind of figuring that part out. And as far as boundaries in relationships, and not just personal relationships, but relationships with just anybody that comes into your life or you interact with. Oh no, I definitely have poison ivy. Sorry, that is very off topic, but I thought I had a spot of poison ivy on my leg the other day, I couldn't tell. I was like, oh, maybe it's a bug bite. And I was like, no, I think that's poison ivy. And this morning, I found another spot and I was like, yeah, that's the way poison ivy behaves. And guess what, guys? You see that? That's poison ivy. I'm super, super allergic to poison ivy. So this does not bode well for my skin. Today, looks like I'm going to be going to the store and getting Ivy Dry or something, because I can't win this summer. It's like, I went on vacation and I got sick while on vacation. So I spent the whole vacation in bed. That happened. Got back feeling better. Took a little while to start feeling better. Good morning. And now I have poison ivy everywhere. So apparently that's not everywhere, but it's starting. So yeah, I've got to get this under control because it's not going to be a good time. Good morning. Southern Pecan. Have a big gulp of your coffee. It's a late coffee morning, but it's still coffee. So the series I was thinking about doing is about boundaries in your life, and not just boundaries with the people in your family or things like that, but people you interact with in general. Also working on the idea that the phrase no, like the word no, is a complete sentence. Like, you don't owe anybody any explanations in general, typically. You know, saying no is a good enough reason, and somebody who doesn't respect that isn't respecting your no. So I'm working on those things. Yeah, so we'll see. And I'm also, so yeah, I'm working on that whole like authentic self stuff. And sometimes I forget that I have depression. So like I am going throughout my life and I'm like, oh, why can't I just be happy about this? And like depression brain doesn't always think in positive ways and ways that you might want your brain to think. So you actually have to train your brain to think about the positive things and focus on them and be encouraged by them. So I'm working on that too. And you can retrain your brain, by the way, to notice positive things. It's called neuroplasticity, and it's real and it's wonderful, and I'm working on it today, and we'll see who's having coffee with me. Oh my gosh, yum. So today it's going to be a nice and cool day. I've been working on trying to, despite being sick and going on vacation and now having poison ivy, I've been like working on a little bit of a tan safely, you know, with a little bit of the sunblock and such. But it feels kind of nice to get a little bit of color in my skin again. And I am running the Hartford Half Marathon again this year for my birthday, I guess. And I'm going to be raising money for CCMC, Children's Medical Center. Last year I raised money for Mediviver, and I was terrible about like posting and letting people know how much was raised. It just, I like this part of my life, but I have a hard time staying consistent. I'm really bad with that stuff, so I'm working on getting better. I think the thing is too, I need to just keep going, keep trying, because if I just totally give up, then I'll never learn how to manage this whole posting and letting people know what I'm doing and getting people involved and connecting. So, excuse me. So that's what I'm going to be working on this fall, is being better about posting for the Children's Medical Center and raising money for that and running the Hartford Half Marathon. I'm hoping I can beat my time from last year, but I'm not gonna like hang all of my hopes on that. But good morning. I never know how much time I've spent on here. How terrible is that? And I'm sure there's a way to know, but I am not tech savvy. However, I have learned quite a bit about statistics and like how to do that. And I have a visitor. Are you?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking. I'm just doing a live. Just a quick little. Okay, you can keep. Nope. Go get your own coffee.
Coffee makes you short.
My son's trying to steal my coffee. Not cool. All right. So I'm sorry we haven't had a lot to talk about, but I'm so glad that I popped on here to say hello, good morning, and how are you? What's going on? I'm still working on finishing my degree, being a mom of crazy humans who are wonderful and incredible, but some have very real needs, special needs, whatever. My son is getting older and he's got a few things going on and like autism, and so I think it's just like a lot of mom guilt, trying to make sure that I'm equipping him with everything that he'll need to be successful on his own in his life. And so when little things are a struggle, like him remembering to put caps on everything, caps on medicine, caps on the milk, just trying to like repetitively or help him adjust that behavior so that that's not going to be a problem for him later on. It takes work, it takes time, it takes effort, because neurodiversity, it's a fun thing. All right, I'll let you guys go. This has been kind of a long morning coffee, not really about too much, but hi everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope everyone is hanging in there this summer. Try to get outside and get some sunshine. I was just reading about how, like, even when you're working, either when you get home from work or before you go to work, if you can get at least 30 minutes a day of sunshine on your skin, it actually helps improve your sleep for later on that day. And sleep is so important, and I've not been very good about maintaining it. But it's time to go. It is very late in the morning and I've got a lot to do. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for popping in and having coffee with me. And I hope that I'll get to see you again later. And hopefully eventually we'll move this all over to the LaSalleStory page and kind of grow it a little bit more there. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.